I mean, it was a pretty well played game. There was some opportunities for both teams, and we came up with a big double play there in, I think, maybe the 7th inning. Really good turn by Casey Martin, and then he made a nice play to his left, obviously, and showed his quickness there. When the ball left the bat, I thought it was a base hit. Saved us a run at least. So offensively, we swung the bat a little bit better, but we didn't execute a couple of times, but we came through with a couple of big hits. So I don't know. As far as pitching, Knight, I think both pitchers felt like that the zone was small, and you figure it out, and then you pitch to it. And I think both of them were a little bit frustrated, and and I just think that both pitch counts got up for both pitchers, and we both had to go to the bullpen, and I feel really fortunate that Cole got off that swing before they went to the pen, because the lefty held us down a little bit. And Reindl did a tremendous job, gave us 3 strong innings, and had a little tough luck there with that ball hitting the bag and McFarland not being able to make that play. And then the guy flares one in on him, and then we got to face their best power guy. And thank goodness Casey made a really nice play there. So other than that, questions?
I guess Casey'd been out with the injury. What did you think his first game back? Had infield hit.
Well, he looked like he wasn't hurt. He legged out a hit, and that extended. Got that ending going a little bit more. Hit a ball in the hole there between the shortstop and the third baseman and beat it out. Showed how quick he was, and then obviously defensively, he turned to super double play, showed some really good arm strength and quickness, and then that play in the hole to his left was really nice. And he hit a ball about 400 feet. So I'd have to say he's had a pretty good game.
Fletcher's offense and defense tonight.
Well, the dive and play, it's almost like he makes one every series and or every other day, and he's just a very good defender. That ball was hit extremely hard by a left-handed hitter, and the ball started actually backing up and coming back to him. He got inside that ball and hammered it, and it started slicing, and Dom made a great break on it, and it carried, and just another great play. It was good to see him hit the home run. He also laid down a really nice bunt. It was a little bit of everybody up and down the lineup for the most part.
Starting to like Cole more and more at leadoff.
Yeah, I had a talk with Eric last week, and instead of me jumping that leadoff man around, I just called him in the office, and he didn't have any idea what I wanted, and that was one of the things I wanted to talk to him about. Basically to see how he felt about it, and pretty much tell him that's what I wanted to do. And he was like, "Hey, I'm good with it. That's where I hit in high school. That's where I hit last year most of the time." And it's worked out.
What did you think of Blaine Knight's performance?
Yeah, I kind of mentioned a minute ago. I know you weren't here. That I think that both starters felt like that the zone was really small compared to a lot of the umpires. And the way that works is you figure out what they're calling, and then you pitch to it. And I think that both pitchers got their pitch count up pretty good, and were a little frustrated. And but I thought Blaine's stuff was probably average for him. And he really pitched. He got out of a couple of jams, and they kind of shocked him with that 2-run homer, first home run of the year. For Joe Bro, and ball just got up in the air and backspun and got out of here, and that 2-run lead was gone. But he shook it off a little bit and gave us some quality innings. It was nice to see his last inning. He only threw like 15 pitches because that was going to be it, and he only threw right around 100 pitches. So,
Guess it was nice to save Cronin a little bit, maybe.
Well, you won't see Cronin this weekend. He's sick. He's not on the roster. So, we got to get through it without him.
What was the thought process behind putting Evan Lee in the lineup tonight instead of Luke Bonfield?
just a couple of things. Number one, I think Evan's probably the guy offensively that, has deserved more at bats. Hit the ball extremely well last weekend, and we put him in the game against Mississippi State. Opposite field home run, double down the right field line. Just really good BP. The starter numbers there's about a 80, 100 point difference batting average against left to right. And if you look at it, it kind of shows that how the game went. And, just athletic speed and, that's just decided to put him in there.
Say Cronin's sick, it must be something.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
sick.
bad
We'll
fever.
find out Monday if he has mono.
Oh.
As of right now, that's what he's got. We'll find out 100%. So if he's got it, he's done for a while. So how you like that slap in the face right there? That's what we got yesterday.
He seemed to be pretty happy out there talking to his people. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Well, he better not breathe on anybody. So I'll tell you what, for a couple days there, first he had strep throat. And then he just wasn't feeling any better. His throat was feeling better, but nothing else was. So we're hoping that that's not the case. That's what we were told as of right now. And so obviously I didn't put him on the roster. He's not pitching this weekend, and hopefully he doesn't have it. But if he does, then we'll have to wait.
I make Lowski or Ramage your closer tomorrow, or
Yeah, I don't know if you really call him a closer. We'll just pitch guys, just try to match up a little bit, and just try to maybe go with a fresh guy.
Is that maybe the best defensive game of the year?
Well, we made all the plays, I guess. We've been playing good defense. Even last week when we didn't go good, we made a couple errors, and one of them was costly. But I feel good about our defense. Our fielding percentage just continues to climb. We're in the middle of the pack now. Fielding 974, 975. That's not bad.
Any other questions?
Thanks.